fight, which promises to be quite tense.
First round, fight!
And the UK team here looking to go in there from the sides there. The slightly less experienced Finland team, still a lot of big fighters there. There's some great strikes with the shield to the helm of the UK fighter. Massive blows coming through there from the Finns. There's an awesome battle going on the edge of the list here. Huge shot there to the head. And we have a UK fighter who's already down, the Finnish fighter running back as he's lost his weapon. Have to get back into the fight as soon as he can. Now, damage being dealt there to the UK team. And you can see the Finns have the advance, has to be careful now, but manages to overcome that attack there from the UK fighter. Very, very tight work here from the Finnish team, and I think in fact it's the UK team who seem quite unsettled in this first leg. I think there's a separation there from Marshall, and there's not much more that the UK fighter can take, but he's not giving up. He's got back up, in fact. It's really incredible resilience there from the UK fighter. And the Finnish fighter has been taken down. This evens out the score to 2 against 2. Huge jump there from the UK fighter. As you can see there that the UK fighter's shield has been torn apart there. He has to be very, very careful that he doesn't take heavy shots from the falchion of the Finn. You can see a bit of space taken there. Great shots there from the UK fighter, stamping down. You can see the separation of his shield there, his gauntlet totally exposed. For the big UK fighter going for a takedown there. That's a massive takedown. I'm not quite sure why he was hit after that. Seems to be going for some sort of shot, and the marshals are calling him out. I think the UK fighter has been put down on his knee. This is so tense now between the Finnish fighter and the UK fighter, and it's now the UK fighter who is advancing against the Finn, who at one point had the advantage. Thrown against the side of the list there, and I think the Finn will be going to use his partner to trip over the UK fighter, who very, very cleverly steps over him. And that could have worked against the Finnish fight. This is so tense. A clinch there, and this is where the energy starts to lag. I will find it very, very difficult. In fact, I can see that the UK fighter has the slight upper hand here, being separated by the marshals there because of I think there might be a hand on a weapon. The shield of the shielded hand of the UK fighter was actually attacked, and that's an amazing takedown. The UK fighter cannot hold on any longer.
Fighters, please get ready for the
Huge result there. Again, I think the Finns came in as the underdogs in that fight. But they've got the first round. The UK team perhaps a little unsettled. You can see just on the right there. Nice shot there to the head. Great movement from the UK there, but still a little unsettled. It was a tremendous effort to get the numbers down to 2-2. And you can see here the Finn forcing the UK fighter back into the corner there. Armour adjustments for the UK team. You can see that wonderful Eastern armour from Nikolai. And the UK will go guns blazing at the Finns now. To pull one round back, and you see the early advance comes from the UK team. Moving in there, a tentative advance for that, and the Finnish fighter has tried the tactic of getting behind the UK line. However, he's locked in a clinch with the UK fighter here, who seems to have the upper hand and certainly coming down with a lot of strength. The fight now taken to the sides of the list. That's right, and that's a big takedown there for the UK. Big advantage now, and that's a big blow to the leg of the Finn. Working away there to take out his time, trying to defend himself there, but I think he's going to have problems against these two huge UK fighters. And now it is 5 against 3. Huge shots coming down there for the UK fighter, and they seem much more composed now and in control of the fight. You do have a Finn who has taken hold of 2 UK fighters who are holding on to the list there. And that's a stunning move there from the UK team. Big smash there into the list. And the Finns now being dominated by this UK team. All 5 fighters working down these last 2 Finnish fighters who are showing no signs of letting up. Again, he's slightly blocked by his shield there. And that's the end of the fight. Great takedown there from the UK team.
5-0 United Kingdom.
Great result there. 5-0 to the UK. And they certainly made up for the lack of composure that they showed in the first round. And that will give them a good boost of confidence. And the Finnish team, you can see there, the UK shield was in fact blocking any attack which could be made to the head of the Finn. However, the UK fighter working on the legs there, you can see just hits the shoulder of that Finn armed with a mace. And again, the shield in the way of the strike of the UK fighter. But you can see here, big takedown there, 3 fighters against 1. Which means we go into the 3rd and final round. Say final, but of course if 2 fights, the 2 remaining fights at the end are brought down at the same time, there will be no outright winner, which means it goes to another round, as we have seen already today in the action. And you can hear the a cappella chant of the Finnish support there. What a big team this year.
3rd round. Fighters ready, fight!
And we see a fast move there on the left-hand side of the list. And the Finnish fighter's not... that's a big mistake there from the UK fighter who goes down. There is, however, a Finnish fighter, and the numbers are even. Another UK fighter has been taken out, and he's going to have to go straight in there. The UK being forced back to the list. Big shots there, the pole arm from the Finnish fighter. He's going to have to get the UK fighter's arm off the list there. And the UK holding on there. I think that free Finnish fighter is going to have to choose his battles there. And I think, as you can see, just on the left-hand side, that Finnish fighter is holding on there. There's still some grip on the list from the UK fighter. And that's a big takedown by the UK fighter who has held on. However, he's in a difficult position here with one arm still on the list. You can see the height advantage. And both fighters have gone out of the list there. And that is massive! Big result there from the UK fighter. And it brings it down to 2 against 1. And they're going to wear down the Finnish team, who could not hold on to the advantage that they had. Massive shots there to the arm. And there's only a certain amount that the Finnish will be able to take from that. He's using the list for support there. Again, the UK fighter's shield actually in the way. That's not the beg your pardon, that was the Finns' shield. The UK fighters, of course, is on the other side of the list, Barrett, and they're having some great difficulty trying to get this Finnish fighter out. Blows coming down there from the UK team, and they try to pull back now and getting the Finn to lose his balance. However, his arm is still linked across and over the list. And I can still hope for a timeout there. They've certainly got the advantage. If this time does get called on this fight, they will have the 2-1 advantage, which means they win the round and the fight. Huge blows there, and the Finn is out of this.
2-0 United Kingdom.
Excellent work there from the UK, who came from behind in this round. A slow start for them, a lack of composure, but they brought it right back in the second round, winning a clean sheet 5-0.
After them,
In the third